This morning, we're going on a journey of resilience and creativity. Joining us now is author and editor A.K. Frailey. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Wonderful to have you. You're the author of 17 books. Tell us all about the genres you write about.
Well, I started out with nonfiction because that was something my husband was interested in with The Lord of the Rings, so I did a Christian reflection on that. And then I started moving into historical fiction, which I thought was fascinating, pre-biblical times. And then I got a master's degree, and I decided I wanted to be a better writer. So I worked in a science fiction genre because it allows me to ask all sorts of interesting questions. So I moved into last of her kind became the kind of the fulcrum of the book that allowed me to look at contemporary issues leading into the future, which turned into my New Earth series. I also have short story collections, which are contemporary dramas and lots of family conflicts, trying to decide priorities, what's important to us as people and families. And then I have a couple of nonfiction books that are reflections of my life as a single mother raising a large family, homeschooling.
Wow. And so how do you juggle all of your roles? Because aside from being an author, you're also an editor, an educator, and a parent to, I believe, 8?
Yes, I've been very blessed in many ways. It's a question of priorities and being able to be flexible with those priorities throughout the day. But in order to do that, I have to kind of spend some time every day discerning what is important to me and life goals. What is important for me as a parent, as a mother, and what's important to my family as it grows. So knowing those priorities, trusting myself to stick to them, and yet being flexible. Those are all things that make my day work. And then having other people, people who are experts in their field. I have Lincoln Wrights for promotion, and I have Audible people who are fantastic narrators who help me with my Audible books.
Wow, that's super inspiring, to be honest. So what influenced your interest in science fiction and your journey into literature?
Life, my family of origin, growing up, life experiences, getting married, raising kids, losing loved ones. Writing allows me to process all the things that happen in a messy life experience because life, frankly, is baffling sometimes, and we need to process that. So writing allows me to think things through. Science fiction gives me the opportunity to ask really good questions. What is important here? What's happening? And where might these actions lead me in the future? Where might our actions as a race of beings lead us as into future generations? What are kids of down the road going to ask us why we did what we did?
Yeah, absolutely. And so what inspired your exploration of artificial intelligence in your New Earth series?
Well, artificial intelligence is one of the big powers that's coming on the stage, and it's pushing boundaries beyond anything we've ever experienced before. So like in the New Earth Justine series, I explore the possibility of sentient AI in the character of Justine, who's a human android hybrid. And it's very believably possible with you consider medical technology today. So it's asking us good questions and wondering, where might this lead us? Where does the machine end? Where does humanity begin? And are we using our tools? Are we abusing our tools? What do we look like in terms of moral compasses for the future?
Absolutely. Well, Anne, thank you so much for the conversation today. To learn more about the New Earth series, just head to akfrailey.com.